Oh, it's Mama Rose. Now this is going to be a really quick second part. I did the blender cheesecake. I can't believe I pushed the button to adjust the camera and I lost everybody, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to splice this together. But I threw my ingredients in here. I will have the recipe in the description, but look for my video. Now obviously it's going to say blender cheesecake 1. But I just put the cheesecake in the crock. I mean in the, see, I'm all discombobulated now because I lost my place. I put it in the Instapot. Here we go. And now I'm going to get the cover on. Now I am going to try this one to do cake. It doesn't say, it just says to do this right here for manual, but I'm going to try cake this time. I'm living dangerously. I mean, this is nice because you just, can you see this? I thought it was going to be complicated, but you just turn this here. And this is the Ultra. And this one, I just got it at Kohl's. Where's that light? Yogurt. I'm going to try cake. Okay? That's just what I'm going to do. Because I did not like the way it cooked on manual. And then I'm going to leave it at 40 minutes because I really think it should have, I really think 40 minutes would have been better. Because when I did it for 30, it didn't look like it was done. So I'm going to try that. And then it was, I'm telling you, the cake was so moist. Here it is right here. The cake was, oh, I forgot to put the top on it. I do want to put the top on it, so I'm just going to unplug it really quick. Oh, cancel, open up. Well, that was quick. I knew I forgot something. When I was making my crackers, I went to try to use my little cutter to score them. And the reason my thing went off is because my camera was crooked. There. If I'm crooked, you'll excuse me. But I went to cut this with my little, like a pizza cutter thing, pastry cutter, and look at, I cut my mat up. So I thought, oh, what am I going to do? So I think what I'll do is I'll just make a big circle for this. And I will put this on top of here so that the water doesn't just condense too bad. That might have been why it was so moist, this cake. Maybe you got a lot more moisture from being open on top. So, you know, when you do something new, you just got to kind of try and do like a trial and error. And hopefully I'll get all the trial and error out of this so you won't have to. There we go. Look at that. I am going to cut a little bit more off the edge. There. Here. I cut up one of these on purpose for a bread pan that I was using. I thought, oh, I like that idea because I'm going to do just a smidgen more so that there's air that can come up from around the sides. And I'm going to pull this around so you can see what I did. And this will just be my one that I use every time I do my Instapot cheesecake. And I have enough left that I can make another one. And like I say, I do have some that go in a cake bread pan that just go up along the sides. Look at, you can still hold it. My dad would love this. Look at this. And you can, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it really is moist. Can you hear it? No. It's moist. In fact, my husband said it was too moist. Now, mind you, it hasn't set. I opened it a half an hour. I wanted to try it. I was so wanting to try it. But when I opened, I took it out of the pan. When it was supposed to be done, there was this big dent right here. And I don't even know what that is. I'm going to open it and see. Maybe it's just really not done in that area. No, it's okay. But it really looks like a custard pie. So we'll see how the next one turns out. I'm going to do 40 minutes, let it cook a little bit longer. So now we're going to go ahead and put the cover on. Seal it up. This seals really good too. My other one I had to fight with all the time. All right, here we go. Find the plug it is. There. Now, I think I might have to program it again. It's on cake, but there's no little line here that and it doesn't say on. So let me try and start it again. Now it says on. And I don't know if you can see this, but there is a little line that comes up. Are you even seeing it? Yeah, there's a little line over here. And that kind of tells you how it's going. Oh, and I forgot to show you. Let me unplug it. I forgot to show you how good that fit on there that I made. See? Now nothing can get down in there. And if it does, you just take a little paper towel and just touch the top of it with the paper towel. Okay, here we go. Back again. I'm going to plug this in. I like the Instapot so far. I do use a pressure cooker a lot anyway to make bone broth. I probably make bone broth at least once a week. And so I do use my pressure cooker a lot. I was interested in this again because I do a lot of bone broth, and I'll keep you informed on it, but I do a lot of bone broth soup, and I used to do it on a induction. It goes 72 hours, but now I go in the pressure cooker and I do an hour at a time or 100 minutes at a time, depending on the pressure cooker that I'm using, whatever the maximum amount of minutes are. When that's done, I'm kind of hanging around the house, or if I'm in and out, I check on it, and then of course I reprogram it to go another maximum, and I try to go 4 or 5 hours, and then that way I get a really good substantial bone broth. And then you watch my bone broth, you'll see my bone broth video, and you'll see what I do on it. It's a little bit of work, but it's worth it. And if you don't want to go to the extent that I go, like making the Ricotta cheese or any of that, you don't have to. You can go ahead and buy your ingredients. If you want to go ahead and buy good ingredients like I do, great. If you don't want to do that and you want to just buy the cheapest you can, go ahead and buy it. The recipe will still work. You have a great rest of the day, and I will see you for my next adventure. Bye.